All right. Hi, everyone. Not sure how good my face is showing up here. I'm actually at my parents' house, still here for Christmas time, and making a little announcement as I realize there are a few of you scattered amongst you all that have very important questions that, what I'm finding is that there are things we have communicated, but I understand we haven't communicated some of them in a while, and some of you are getting confused and just want are asking questions that I think a lot of you probably want to know the answer of. First off, your books for the new year and your classes. I need you guys all to go into your my.moody.edu accounts if you haven't done this already and make sure you are both in classes and you're in the correct classes. Um, Most of you are going to be in the same classes. I was starting to make an announcement here, but when you go in, just go to the FYOP Facebook page here, and then go into Files. Leave this page, yes. And then you'll see we posted the entire schedule for your year right here, so you can always go back in and see it. We emailed it all out to you as well, but I figured that that would be a really easy place to put it so you guys, uh, when you need to go back and see it, can see it. Okay, so here are the classes for the whole year. As a reminder, some of you, for Old Testament survey, and reading Old Testament, you'll be put in the appropriate one. So, for this coming semester, in the first 8 weeks, you'll all have studying and teaching the Bible, which I will be the professor of, and then Christian worship. And then a number of you, I think 20 of you or so, will be chose to take Christian missions. You're also in that, and that's a 16-week class that will run both through both terms. And then the second 8 weeks, you'll have church and its doctrines and hermeneutics or interpreting scripture. Same subject, just different class titles. So those are the classes you should be in unless you have some like prior credit or something in your schedule that was a unique situation, and then you need to have worked that out with us. So if you think that any of this that you're seeing on your my.moody schedule is not accurate, you need to let us know. As a reminder, to see your schedule, you would log into your student center. I don't know if this is what it looks like for all. This is the My Moody, dynamic. You log into My Moody, go into students. I still have an old student thing from when I was in seminary just to show you kind of what it looks like. I'm obviously not in classes and haven't been for a long time, but you can go under My Academics, and it'll show you that. It'll also, show you the finances that you have due and that sort of thing. I'm going to talk about that in a second. And then you can also see your under My Academics. I think you have several options. Um, anyway, under My Academics, I don't know if it might have a different format for you guys, but the point is that you can find things like your current classes and your grades, and that sort of thing. So that's the place you go to do all that stuff. And if you have questions about it, um, you just need to go to, you can also see that scroll down menu. You can see your course schedule, your all sorts of different things, transcripts, grades, and all that sort of thing. Your grades also are going to be, a lot of your professors might have posted grades already if it was pretty self well, it's pretty easy to get grades up in time. I had a lot of sections and a lot of grading, so um, you will have your grades posted by tomorrow. Um, if you don't see them by like January 1st, you can give me a shout or ask Moody what's going on. But the grades are due by tomorrow, so you'll see them posted by tomorrow. And that's pretty self-explanatory there. As far as paying for classes, you guys need to make sure to pay for classes before they start. Now, you don't have to pay if you're in 4 classes like most of you are. Let me open up that schedule again. I don't know, maybe it's not open. There it is. Yeah, so the next term is starting here in January. You need to pay if you're taking 2 or the third class. You need to pay for them before you start class. This is the same thing we've had the whole year, but you only have to pay for these classes, not the second 8-week classes, until you start those. If you are paying for the classes in full, if you want the payment plan, which most of our students do the payment plan, then you need to go ahead and sign up for that. The later you sign up, the less payments you can break everything into, and you do have to include the whole, semester. You don't have to set up a separate payment plan for the second 8 weeks. The payment plan would take into account the whole semester. Okay, so you want to do that right away. Contact Distance Learning if you need help with that. Okay, um, and you need to do that ASAP, please. Okay, so check your classes, make sure you're in the correct classes, make sure your payment is taken care of. Now, those of you that are getting financial aid, as a reminder, most of you have figured this out now during the first semester. Let's say you're getting full Pell, which is like, I don't know, about what is it? It's about $6,000 a year or $3,000 a semester. And so each semester, if you were full time, it's going to be between $4,000 to $5,000 or so per semester. So if you got full Pell for one semester, $3,000, and the tuition was, let's say, $4,500, um, then you would still owe $1,500 or whatever the difference is for that semester. Now, the thing that a couple of you were confused about is if you got financial aid, it may cover the first 8 week courses. It doesn't really cover the first 8 weeks and not the second 8 weeks. What it's doing is it's just putting a certain amount towards your entire semester bill. But the way Moody calculates it is, let's say you got 3,000 and it covers the amount of the bill towards your first 8 weeks, but not those. There were a few of you that got to the second 8 weeks and didn't realize that you had money due. I don't know how, if you just never looked at your bill, but some of you with financial aid may be able to keep taking classes until that second 8 weeks. That's only a handful of you that got that much financial aid, but the point is, don't let that take you off guard. If you want a payment plan, the earlier you set up the payment plan, even if it's for a small amount, you're going to have more payments to break that up if you go ahead and do it now. Those of you where the financial aid isn't covering that amount, that much of an amount, and you're still going to owe something, whether you owe $1 on the first 8 weeks or full tuition, which a good majority of you have. You have to have that either on a payment plan or paid in full before you start those classes. The point is, take care of your finances now and don't be scrambling, the weekend that classes start, because you won't get access to your classes in Blackboard until the finances either on a payment plan or you paid for them in full. Okay. As far as books go, all you have to do is go to moody.edu/books, and you can always see the undergrad distance learning textbooks. So, okay, so as an example, studying and teaching the Bible, right? You would just go down to studying and teaching the Bible, and you see both online 8 week and extension site formats. Everybody has the same books. So these are the books you have to get, and where you can get them, I recommend. You can always go to Moody Publishers. I actually think Moody Publishers might give you a discount. I don't know if they'll give it to you if you are doing it online or not, but you might if you're getting them new. But if they're used, you can still probably get them cheaper on Amazon. That's just a hint there, because these are not new books. Okay, so those are your books for studying, teaching the Bible, and then you would do the same thing for Christian worship and Christian missions on there. A couple of you asked for Christian missions, I think, which one, because it's a 16-week class, but you're still doing the online 8 week version of it. So let me just do that real quick so there's no confusion there. Christian missions. So those of you that are taking Christian missions, a reminder that was an optional course that we made available for you to take. Oh, it's not, oh, my internet's a little slow. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's gonna do that, is it? There we go. Okay, so Christian missions, it has two different options: the 8 week self-paced extension site or the independent study. You are not doing the independent study, so do not get these books. You are doing the online version. Okay, so even though it says 8 weeks and yours is 16, it's the same thing. So this is the book that you need for that. And if you have questions, contact Distance Learning there is helpful, as FYOPs, you can always contact us, but they're trained to help you if you contact distance learning. But that's what you need for that, okay? Um, what else am I forgetting? So we've covered books, we've covered uh, oh, grades. Oh, I think I covered grades. You'll get your grades by the 31st. So I think that's pretty much everything. Covered your grades, covered your books, covered your finances, covered your schedule. If any of you have any other questions, please let us know. But you need to make sure that you're in the correct classes. We did register you, but things always happen for a couple people, or they have a unique situation, or whatever. So please let us know if you have any issues with that. It's your responsibility, and we will go from there. All right. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and is enjoying. We still have a little bit more time of break. So many of you are probably working like fiends. Others of you are lounging and eating your parents cooking, but whatever you're doing, I hope that you're taking some time to reflect, preparing yourself both mentally and spiritually for the coming semester. You guys are literally a few months away from finishing the entire academic year. It goes by so fast, guys. I know that it felt like an eternity that you'd have to wait to be in Chicago on campus, but it goes fast. It goes super fast. Oh, the one other thing I wanted to mention is the Spring on Campus Week. You have now missed the cutoff date to to um, uh, to to sign up for the Spring on Campus date. Not all is lost, but I'll give you the situation. So for that Spring on Campus event that we are hosting in March, um, uh, here's the thing: the student facilities group that runs the housing and the dorms for us, they are a little nervous about guaranteeing us uh, uh, dorm rooms because it's essentially you guys are staying in active dorm rooms of students who are not there over spring break, and the students are allowed to come back kind of at any time. So it's just an imperfect science to know who exactly is not coming back and gives approval to have you use their rooms. We think it'll be fine, but here's what we're doing is we're at this point, a lot of you haven't signed up yet, and we want to guarantee the people that are getting um, airplane tickets and that sort of thing that they have spots. So if you have signed up already, we are making sure that it's going to happen for you. I'm going to look at the numbers of what we have for now, and so those of you that did not sign up that are kind of on the fence or meant to sign up and really want to come, you know 90% chance you can all still come. So we're gonna allow you to still sign up technically, but we're gonna kind of leave a caveat that if you miss the cutoff date, um, we're going to basically say you still most likely can come, and we're going to give you updates in the coming weeks. We need to know that, so you need to let us know. But we're just going to have to wait until the housing group says yes, we do have the beds, and you can definitely come. So we're going to give you more details of that in coming weeks, but I just wanted to give you an update. As a reminder, the spring campus week is March. Oh, I need to go into my calendar now. Sorry, now you guys are seeing all my calendar stuff. So we go March second week. It's the 14th through 18th are the dates. So March 14th through 18th is the Spring on Campus week. So mark your calendars. If you haven't signed up yet, you can probably very likely still come. If you did sign up already, you definitely can still come. We're guaranteeing those spots if you signed up within that original cutoff date by the end of the semester. But they're just a little bit nervous of how many spots they're gonna have. So all that to say, we look forward to seeing many of you. The semester is gonna fly by, and you guys are gonna make it. Some of you guys have persevered through learning how to do online to juggling jobs and ministry stuff or going overseas. There's just so much going on that all of you are doing, but you're doing an amazing job. We're very proud of you. You are gonna make it. If you want to be at Moody in the fall, in Chicago, we believe that there is a spot for you and that it will work out. And even those of you that have had to pull off some of the classes or have gone through difficult things. We want to work with you. Not all is lost. Even we've had students that have had to pull off in one semester and then come a semester later. So there are options for all of you. Do not give up. Please keep us informed. We're here for you.